everybody who can help us attack this new, I don't want to use the word outbreak, but new challenge that we seem to have in our country is here. We have our traditional leaders. We have government represented. We have the health sector. We have the media, my colleagues here. We have the religious bodies represented. I saw a lady dressed in, is it in Baku attire? So we are all here, and I believe we are ready to get this done. My colleague, Kwame Sifakai, could not make it. But this morning, when I was talking with him, he said, you know how we feel about this. And so when you speak for us. We are pleading with government that this time it should not be business as usual. We have the support of Rotary and other donor agencies and partners who are willing for us to fight this. We are pleading with our Queen mothers to stand up and to encourage our mothers and fathers to allow their children to take these vaccines. We are pleading with our colleagues in the media. Please, when you hear about the conspiracy theories, please verify before we publish them or put them on air, so we don't scare people away from taking the vaccines. Because we need to tackle this. We already have things that are, burying us in the health sector. We're still having COVID to deal with. We still have malaria. We still have all sorts of diseases and infections and viruses that we have to deal with. We don't need polio to be a part of this. So we are here to lend our support, that we are willing to do all it takes to make sure that this round, the first and second rounds, are conducted successfully. But before I sit, since I have the Deputy Minister of Health here, may I please add my voice to the health professional, the nurses who have completed courses in our home, waiting to be deployed, that they be put to work as soon as possible. Because one thing, eradicating it, and it's another thing, sustaining it, monitoring, and making sure that we don't have an outbreak. And we need the human resource to get this done. I'd like to say thank you once again to Rotary for doing all they can to make sure that the vaccine reached the length and breadth of this country. I know that you will join the health professionals on the ground to make sure that this is done and done properly. And I plead with those watching us, the media again, and parents, communities, community leaders, our traditional leaders, religious leaders, to allow our health professionals, especially when you see them wearing the Rotary aprons, to trust them. And I believe that they will be giving ID cards and what have you, to make sure that they are identified properly, to allow them to carry out their jobs and not to drive them away. This time, may we drive polio away from Ghana once and for all, and may it never, ever return. Thank you, and God bless you.
Please subscribe to Morris TVGH.